It's a crushing blow that could be the tipping point for small businesses across Sydney. Lockdown extended for yet another week.
The damage? $1 billion in losses and thousands of staff being let go. For more, we are joined by owner of ZIPPOLI restaurant, Anthony FURFARO, and owner of Beautiful Blooms florist, Sarah Langdon. Thanks to both of you for joining us this morning. Let's go to you first, Anthony. You're in Sydney's southwest, in Panania. What's another week going to do to your business?
Well, look, it's not really good. We're going to obviously feel another 40% in sales go down. The business can handle it, but being in your business with 3 years, coming on 3 years, with this much uncertainty, we don't know how much the business can take, or any business at that. It's just really difficult at the moment.
You businesses are a real networker. I know Panania very well. Everyone is friends with each other out there, and you're all going through the same thing. What about the response from the state government and also the federal government yesterday saying there'll be no JobKeeper?
Well, look, if there's no JobKeeper, we're lucky to get it the first time, but this time it's really hard. I've got staff that I've had to pretty much dramatically reduce their hours, and they're depending on this money. And if they're not getting the money, then obviously it's going to impact the economy themselves. No one wants to spend. They're too scared of what's to come. And to be honest, they're not getting work, so why would they spend? I wouldn't if I was in that predicament.
Yeah, it's such uncertain times, isn't it? Can we just go to Sarah? I mean, your florist is in Penrith, in Sydney's west. I know you had a big wedding that was planned for this Saturday. So what, I imagine you've got thousands of dollars worth of flowers just there. How much of a blow has this all caused to your business?
Look, it's definitely a big blow to us, but we're here to support our brides and our customers. We're just going to do the best that we can to try and sell that excess stock and recover some of those costs.
We heard yesterday from the State Premier that she'll know more in about 10 days' time as to where things are going. Are you concerned about the uncertainty for business, and how will you plan? How will you hold on during that period?
We're just going to do the best that we can and keep pushing forward, take it one day at a time, and keep delivering beautiful flowers to our customers.
Anthony, what about for you? I mean, at the moment, the lockdown's been extended by a week, but the Premier has indicated that the numbers are expected to grow over the next couple of days. If the lockdown goes beyond a week, how long are we talking about that you can hang on and keep your staff on?
Look, my opinion won't make much of a difference with all that, but the timing was impeccable. The lockdown at 12 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon was, for any restaurant knows, that's the busiest day of the year. We can hold on, but for how long? That's the thing. Like, there's a lot of expenses. We've got very high overheads, which may or may not be met, even with the reduction of staff and stock. But look, it's just really, really poor timing. Every business is trying to get ahead. Take one step forward, 10 steps back at the moment. We're still trying to get ahead, but like most businesses, and the support that they're giving at this point, I don't think it's going to be enough. It's too little, too late.
We've got mates who have coffee shops and who have small restaurants. No certainty, and when they do pick back up again, they've got to order in, supplies. You don't know when that's going to be, and then you don't know if they're going to go to waste. All those expenses are difficult to plan for.
Yeah, we're throwing out a lot of stock, and even from the corona last year, when things started to pick up, it took 3 or 4 months for it to pick up, and then we were in a position where everything was going good just before. Got a little bit slow before the lockdown, but when the lockdown hit, we just copped a 40% downturn within a week. So yeah, it's hard. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it's quite a lot. Yeah, it's big in a restaurant. The margins are already small enough. They're close to 20% profit margins, and to take a 40% hit, it's just, it's unsettling for anyone. I mean, everyone's feeling it, not just me.
Yeah, I mean, that's a real punch in the guts, that one, Anthony. And Sarah, I know you're ineligible for any kind of government grant because you only started your business last year. What do you need?
Look, some support would be amazing from the government, but at the same time, it's actually really lovely to see how the community has grouped together and they're showing so much support to local businesses. It's really heartwarming. All
right. Are you okay? Are you doing all right at the moment?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, and look, we wish you all the very best. Anthony, you too. Everyone
Thanks.
out there
Oh,
in
thanks,
Panania and also Penrith, you know where to go to help these small businesses out if you can when they're up and running. We appreciate you talking to us today. We know it's difficult at the moment.
Thanks, guys.
They get some help from the federal government too at some point. I think state government's one thing, they've got to increase it. We saw what happened in Victoria. Some of these businesses, and look, Victoria had JobKeeper for the first few lockdowns.
For the big one, yeah.
And this is the big one for Sydney. I don't know.
But I think we've got an indication from the New South Wales Treasurer that we're going to hear something like either today or in the next couple of days. But they need to hurry up because businesses like that, they need answers now.
Yep.